Mother, Mother, I need to speak to you this instant.
Elven, my darling child, have I told you how much I love you today?
No, Mother.
I'm so proud of you, Elven, you with all your noble causes. If the rest of your generation has 1/10 of the passion and integrity that you do, then our future is in good hands.
Wow, thank you, Mother.
You wanted to speak with me about something? You and I have both been running about so much lately, I feel as if I never see you. Tell me what's been going on with you. I want to hear every last detail about your life.
Are you all right, Mother? You seem different?
Different?
Yes, almost as if you were happy?
Perhaps I am. Plans are in motion, Elven. Plans are in motion.
What plans?
Nothing for you to worry your kind-hearted soul about. And I suppose I may still be glowing from the release.
Release?
Sexual release. The tension had been building up for quite some time. I had no idea. I assumed it was carpal tunnel from forgery practice.
You met someone? Mother, that's wonderful! Who?
No one of importance, dear. It was the act that mattered. Not to mention everything I gained from it.
That sounded a little sinister, but I'm going to let it alone for now. Because as happy as I am that you're happy, Mother, I'm very cross with you. Very, very cross.
Elven, whatever's the matter?
I went to speak with Uncle Edwin.
Edwin? Whatever for?
At first, to ask him about a sex club.
Oh, we owned so many sex clubs before my family lost their fortune. If you visited a salt sex club, you could be assured you'd receive only the highest quality of sexual deviancy. Which club was it, Elven? The Sausage Roll?
No.
Golden Rain?
No.
Club Moist?
No.
CCH Pounders?
No, the sex club on the waterfront?
The Blowhole?
Yes.
Why did you want to talk to Edwin about the Blowhole?
Because he bought it 4 years ago and then shut it down.
4 years ago? You're certain it was 4 years ago?
I'm sure.
And he shuttered the establishment immediately after purchasing it?
Yes, and over the past few weeks, someone's been quietly buying all the businesses on the waterfront. I thought if they made an offer on the Blowhole, then Uncle Edwin might know who it was.
It's Edwin himself. He's the one buying up the property. Part of his plan to improve the area, or so he claims.
That's what Audrey said. But how did you know that?
Your mother knows a great deal, Elven. What did Edwin tell you?
Not much. He said he didn't even remember owning it.
That's extremely unlikely.
Why'd he say that?
Never you mind, Elven dear. Best you stay out of it. Did Edwin tell you anything else?
He sure did, Mother. And that's why I'm cross with you. He told me the truth about my father.
He did what?
He told me all about you and Gunner Steele.
Is that all?
That's enough. Gunner is my father, and you lied to me about it my whole life.
Have I?
You know you have. You told me I didn't have a father.
Did I?
You always said that you spawned me asexually in a laboratory.
Elven, are you accusing your own mother of lying to you?
Yes, Mother, yes, I am.
Very good, my intelligent child. Of course I lied to you. Me giving birth through something as trendy as parthenogenesis. Vivian Salt set trends back then, Elven. She didn't follow them. No, you were conceived quite traditionally. The plan was to give birth to you on the International Space Station, but we lost our fortune while I was pregnant, so instead, I delivered you in a laser tag arena. It's a long story.
But why, Mother? Why keep the truth from me?
Your father was never going to be in your life, Elven. And you didn't need him. You had me. Wasn't I enough?
Of course you were, but that doesn't change the fact that you lied to me for 24 years.
To protect you. Your father wasn't a good man then, Elven, and he's not a good man now.
I know all about Gunner's checkered past, Mother, and he promised me that he was going to change.
Gunner Steele give up a life of crime. That's no more possible than teaching a newborn infant how to play laser tag.
I believe in Gunner, and he's going to have a part in my life, whether you like it or not.
Go then. Set yourself up for disappointment. You'll come crawling back to me in the end. You'll see.
I've never said what I'm going to say to you. Not through all the years of petty theft and irrational grudges and emotional manipulation, but I'm saying it now. I'm very disappointed in you, Mother.
I'll bear your disappointment, Elven, and your anger, so long as you never discover the real truth about your father.
What do you mean Auwghdraiyghe knows?
She knows I killed her mother.
I told you not to talk to her again.
She and Griffin confronted me together. They caught me by surprise.
Griffin, your brother knows too?
Griffin doesn't believe it, but he saw Angela pick me and Brandy up after our wedding.
What?
He didn't know who Angela was until the other day when he met
who?
Met Auwghdraiyghe and talked to her, and she must have made the connection.
Damn it, Gabby. You've kept this secret for 4 years, but one look at my daughter and it all comes pouring out?
She doesn't know what happened that night, not for sure. Maybe Griffin will convince her she's wrong.
Maybe. Auwghdraiyghe isn't exactly known for achieving her goals. Her New Year's resolution was to finish writing her list of New Year's resolutions. Still, learning the truth about her mother's death has been an unusually long-lasting fixation. Tell me what she knows exactly.
She doesn't have proof of anything, but she knows Angela and Brandy had their accidents on the same night and that we were together earlier that evening. She suspects I was involved in Angela's death and that you've been covering for me.
But she doesn't know why I've been covering for you.
No, but she must know what a good man her father is and the lengths he'd go to help a friend.
That's hilarious. I mean, yes, she knows that. Anything else?
She mentioned the blowhole. She knows you shut it down 4 years ago, but that's all.
This is bad. This is very bad. I'm going to have to step up my plans.
Sorry, Eddie.
Just don't talk to anyone at all for the next couple of days. You're a terrible liar.
Everybody keeps telling me that, but it's not true. I've lied to the police and the doctors. I've lied to all the friends back home who reached out to me about Brandy's coma. I lied to my brother, and that'll destroy him if he ever finds out. But I did it. I lied because I knew it was for the best, and I didn't feel guilty about it. But Auwghdraiyghe, I took her mother from her. How can I not feel guilty about that? How can I hide it?
Who's everyone?
What?
You said everyone says you're a bad liar. Me, Auwghdraiyghe. Who else?
Nobody.
That was a very long pause.
I was parched. I needed some water before I spoke.
And is your throat suitably moistened now?
It is. Thank you.
Gabby, you haven't told anyone else the truth about that night, have you?
Of course not.
Or about your involvement in my waterfront development project?
Nope. Speaking of that, Eddie, what are you going to be doing with the waterfront once you've bought up all the property?
I've already bought up all the property, Gabby. I signed the last of the paperwork this morning.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what's next?
Next, I revitalize the waterfront
How?
by reinvigorating it.
You're going to revitalize it by reinvigorating it?
That's right.
Is that what you told the investors?
Why are you asking all these questions, Gabby? You've never worried about the details before.
I guess I thought I should know what's going to be surrounding my bar when all of this is done.
A revitalized and reinvigorated waterfront.
And that's enough to attract investors.
Again with the investors. The investors are none of your concern, Gabby.
I just want to know where.
No, you don't. You really don't.
There isn't anything you can't tell me, Eddie. We're friends, aren't we?
Of course we are.
And you trust me, don't you? After everything you've done for me, you know I'd never betray you.
Of course.
I want to help, Eddie. I can't do that if I'm in the dark, so why not tell me the truth?
Because you won't like it.
I've spent 4 years carrying truths I don't like. I can carry a little more.
All right. When you ask me what I've told the investors, it's a question of which investors you mean. Most of them have been told that I'm cleaning up the beaches and building a boardwalk with restaurants, storefronts, and other tourist attractions, as well as a state-of-the-art performing arts center to house concerts and touring Broadway productions.
Wow. All that in Distant Falls? Sounds incredible. But you said most of the investors have been told that?
Yes, what you might call the legitimate investors.
And the rest?
Are less legitimate. The type of people who prefer not to be named, where the money flows through unusual channels. They've been told that my project will expand Distant Falls' already sizable sex club and meth lab industries, turning the waterfront into an international hub of crime and decadence.
So, casinos.
Mostly casinos, yes.
And which plan is the real one?
Are you going to be in your bar tomorrow?
As always.
Why don't I meet you there? Audrey and I are doing a flyover in my plane. I want to get an overhead view of the area before I do any demolishing. We could do a water landing. I could send Audrey off shopping, and you and I can discuss everything.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. We can meet and settle everything in person.
I'm looking forward to it.
See you tomorrow, Eddie.
You really are a bad liar, Gabby. But not for much longer. That sounds like I'm going to give her lying lessons, but no, it's because she'll be dead. I'm going to kill her tomorrow.